it's BB. Welcome back, my beautiful monarch butterflies. Alright, so in today's video, this is going to be the hashtag handmade book collab. And I actually came across this challenge by Vividly on Paper. And this collab is once a month for 3 months. But it is by Michelle Mixed Media, so definitely go check her out. And I will be linking all of their information down below. And what we are going to be doing is making a journal, and it can be as complex or as simple as you'd like it to be, or any theme or size, whatever you want. Just as long as you post it, you can either post it here on YouTube or on Instagram. So I'm going to try my hand edit, and the dates for this challenge are set for, which I missed this one, for February the 27th, and then today's March the 27th, and then April the 24th. And you don't have to post it at any particular time, as long as it just goes up on those dates, on these Sundays, then you are set to go. Now, Sassy Southern NC Girl did give me this cute little card, and I thought it would look so pretty as a front cover for a journal. So that's what I will be using for today. Also, if you are interested in seeing all the hashtag handmade books collabs, just hit the hashtag and it'll pop up all of the participants for this lovely challenge. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I had this really pretty butterfly book, and this was the end of like the back of the book, and I just thought this would look really pretty with the colors, as you can see here, the yellows, and it just looks so pretty. I'm also thinking about stitching around this. I do not have my sewing machine here in the kitchen, so I will do that later at another time. Here we have the cover that I have reinforced. I don't know if this was maybe a rice box. Yes, I think this might have been a rice box. And I also don't like that it's got perforations here. So what I'm gonna do is steal some of my husband's tape here. And I think I can reinforce it with this. And this I think is gonna look really pretty to cover the journal with, this fabric here. Isn't that pretty? So I'm gonna set that aside for now, and we will pick our pages out shortly after this. I also think that I want to put tape on this to keep this tape from coming off. That's just how I like it. Just gonna do this really fast. And that should be just fine. Now, I do have a 4-year-old, so from time to time you will hear him, and he gets a little fussy. So just be aware. If y'all not into that, I'm really sorry. And then I'm gonna wrap it around for extra reinforcement. And I will be putting fabric over this too, so that should help as well. I'm almost out of glue, so that's fun. All right, now we're gonna snip, snap. Boom, just like that. I'm gonna try to be quick. This is probably, I don't know if this is gonna upload. If it's uploaded, then I did good. If it didn't, then All right, so I went ahead and I finished this. This spine is not very big. I should have brought a ruler. I don't, so let me get my husband's tape measure. Okay, I'll be right there. Let's see. Oh, I don't know if this is gonna fit 2 signatures or 1. Let's try for 2, because I want to put a charm here or something, right? That would be really cute. So next, I'm going to cut my fabric, and we are gonna cut it to size. But of course, why wouldn't I cut it to size? I don't know. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm gonna open it up just like that. Let me cut it to size real quick, and then I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Did y'all miss me? No? Okay. I want to make sure that this is like the flowers, right? Whichever way you want your top of the journal or the bottom of the journal. So I think I want this at the bottom, just because of like this little whatever. You know, you see it. I think I want it this way. So now what we're going to do is adhere this to the fabric. I prefer to use Fabrifix because this dries really, really quickly, and there's like no wait time, and then you can just spread it with your finger, no problem. So let's go ahead and do that, which is gonna take me forever because I'm almost out of glue, but we just gotta work with it. All right, here we go. And you wanna spread this really good, because if you don't, it's gonna show up on the front or the back, whatever side you're working on. And then what are you gonna have to do? You gotta cover up your mistakes. Do you have time for mistakes? No, I know I don't. So you wanna execute it right the first time. I should have gotten it more on the outside here, because those corners are important. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little bit more. I just realized how thick my voice sounds since it's so early. I don't sound like a princess. Okay, so now I'm gonna put it here. You see how much fabric excess I have? That's good, because later on you're gonna go back to them corners and you gotta cut them off. So yeah, because they gotta tuck in like this, like that. Okay, then now that we're on this side, now that we flipped it over on this side, now you can work little by little and just be very patient. All right, so we're gonna put more glue, and then my husband's gonna be in here in a minute and say, wow, it really stinks. Ventilate it, please. You're gonna lose brain cells. Okay, here we go. Oops, I got too close to the fabric there. I hope I didn't. I think that's the front, so I think we'll be okay, because I do have a big old cover template that's gonna go over it, which is the butterflies that I showed y'all earlier. Smear it real good. I'm watching you, okay? All right, here we go. Yeah, it kind of transferred over. You can see it right there. That's my bad, okay? Don't do what I just did. I was hoping it would hide within the flowers or something, but no, it's not. All right, and I'm gonna do that until we get to the end. I'm not gonna keep y'all here forever, so let's go ahead and finish this off, and then we'll be right back. All right, ladies, how did it go? Did it go good? Did y'all get any seepage? Okay, so now what we're gonna do, now that you've got this little excess, you're gonna wanna tuck in your corners. So we gotta conceal it really good on this side so that those corners look nice and seamless. So I like to cut maybe up to here, so like a finger width. I hope I'm saying that right. Y'all seeing what I'm doing. So what we're gonna do is gonna cut this corner. Oopsie. Oopsie. All right. Maybe you can keep those scraps too, because you can be creative and use it for something else, right? So we're gonna cut this like that. And we're gonna go all the way around. You don't wanna cut too close to this corner, because then you will have messed up, and then there ain't no going back after that. Okay? That's really hard to fix, and I ain't got no solutions for you on that one. I'll be that person on YouTube trying to find solutions and trying to type the exact problem that I'm having, and then no videos will pop up, and then you're out of luck. This is gonna tuck in just like this, nice and pretty, once we glue it down using the same glue that we did on the front side. Okay, so we're gonna go in with some more of this glue here, like that. And then I'm gonna smear it out, because you also don't want what? Seepage. Yes. All right, those dark spots, they don't need to be there, because that's how you know there's a lot of glue there. Okay, and we're gonna tuck it nice and pretty. Yes, look at that. All right, this is the part that I dread. I don't like this part. It's these corners here, but we can make it work. It's gonna be fine. All right, so I'm gonna add glue here again, all the way across. I know my camera's not picking it up, but just trust me, it's all the way from corner to corner. And then you're gonna get all those edges too, okay? Sorry, let me bring y'all back over here. Bring it back. Bring it back. All right, Here we go. Just like this. I'm very messy, sorry, because this glue's like really tacky. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do, you see this little V here? I'm gonna smash it like that. Smash it down really good. And then pull down just like that. I'm gonna go back and put more glue. Ooh, I messed up. Okay, I'm gonna put glue on this corner again, okay? Because I know it has to stick a lot better than that. Boom, check that out. That's so pretty. We're pros, guys. Okay, now I want this to stick down really good. Just like this. And smear, smear, smear. That's all we're doing in this video. Smear, smear, smear. And then you do the same thing all the way around.
Oh, 1 mile in fog patches and showers early Friday, but improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
Stars shining bright above me. Night breezes seem to whisper.
Alright, so now we're done with this. I do have to glue something, like I said, on here, like I would this. So, and then I like to put a piece of fabric here. But what I'm going to do now is pick out a couple of pages for this journal while this dries. Alright, so here is some of the pages that I can be going through and seeing what I like. Since this is a butterfly journal, this also has birds. You see the birds, the flowers. This is so pretty. I'm just going to go through and see what matches with this. Ooh, yes, that's beautiful. I'm going to pick this guy. Oh, there's a caterpillar. Cute. That's going to look really nice. I should pick one for each signature because I think I want 2 of them. 2 signatures. I gotta get that one. Isn't that one pretty? There's nothing on the other side. But I feel like that would look pretty alright with maybe, what's it called? Like collaging? Alright, so I've got 2 pages, 1 for each signature. Alright, so we got these 2. And then I have these tea-dyed paper. This tea-dyed paper. I don't like how the edges did that, but it's okay. I'm gonna fold this in half just like that. I should have gotten 2, but maybe I'll go back and get it later, but we're just gonna take it as we go. This also folded in half. I'm working without my glasses too. They broke this month and they lasted me for almost a full decade. I was really upset about that. What else? I think I had some ledger paper down here. Let's do that. I'm just picking whatever right now, but I'm going mainly with, like, I guess papers like this. How do I describe it? Like, fillers? I call these fillers. And the reason I call them fillers is just because they make your journal come together just with extras, I guess. These are like little extra papers instead of anything that's super colorful and pretty, right? This one, I want to fold it about the same, and I don't want to entirely use a whole entire page. So we're going to do it here, and then we can cut off the excess. So you see, I kind of try to match them up about the same, which it doesn't matter because once they're in the book, some pages are gonna overlap. Okay, so this one goes like this. I hope it's lined up. Okay, so after this we're gonna go in with our scrapbooking papers, and I'll probably have to get some more of these for the second signature, which I don't think this one's gonna require that much papers, just all because it is a tinier journal. All right, so now we have our fillers. And then later on, we're gonna be going in with the scrapbooking. All right, so I found that I had this book too, and I forgot to look through it. Let me bring this picture for reference, and I can find some pictures that go good with it. This is a maybe. Let's see. That is a good one too. That one might be a for sure. I'll maybe need 2 of these. We'll see. I don't like repeats. Oh, this one's beautiful too. This would be great for writing on. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Okay, we're gonna go with that one. And I think I might end up folding it here at this crease. Maybe. I'm gonna do it this way since I can see the line right there. Here we are. I feel like constructing a journal is easier than like trying to pull it all together. For me, at least, because I struggle. All right, so I'm thinking I'm gonna cover this up with something so it doesn't entirely show up. Now I'm gonna cut it to size. This is how I do it. I'm sure there's more simpler ways, but this is what works for me. And I will be pasting something else here to finish off this page, but I will do that later. Right now I'm just working on extras. So this one I can just cut off this edge alongside with this one. So I'll cut these together. Let's see how well this one fits. May need to be cut down just a little bit. So I'll cut it here. Alright, so now that we've got these papers, now what I want to do is go into the fun part. It's not fun for me, but we're going to pick papers to go into this book. And I see that these aren't double-sided. I will have some that are and some that aren't, and we'll see what happens. For now, what I'm going to do is measure it. I think I'm gonna fold it here, just like that, and then cut it to size. Oh, I'll bet there's a simpler way to do this, but this is why I kind of don't record these, because I'm all over the place. So now that I've cut this out, I want to find a page that looks good with it. That'll pair up nicely with it. And I think I want to go with this yellow one here. And I'm going to reinforce it by gluing it to this like that.
Saturday night. Sensational double thrill stock car spectacular at 7:30 at Norwood.
And then once I do that, I think I want to have these as pockets, so I'm going to cut that a little bit, but not right now. So just like this. Then I'm going to cut this maybe 1 inch, about 1 inch. And then this can fold up just like that, and that's gonna make a cute little pocket. Alright, so I'm now gonna start putting a little bit of stuff in here that kind of goes with it, and just picking them out. I think we need some color now. So what I'll do now is see how these two are fillers. I think I could use another scrapbooking paper here. And I'm going to lay them out like this so I can see the colors I'm coordinating. Let me move them over here. Just like that. Look how pretty that's looking. Oh, I see a yellow. I'm so drawn to the yellow. I need to incorporate other colors too. Let's do this one. Here's a blue. We could put some blues in there. It's a light one. I don't know if y'all could see it. Do y'all see it right there? What's on this side? Ooh, that's kind of pretty, but I'll probably end up not using that. Okay. I'm just gonna fold it in half, I guess. I'm gonna keep the flowers. It'll help add color. And I'll fold it here. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. Let's get the height right. Right about there. And then maybe this doesn't look as long, but maybe we could have that as like a flip out. But we'll see. Okay, so yeah, see, like right here, I would have to fold it. Yeah, so I'm gonna cut right there because it will stick out. You'll see what I mean. Trim here, that line, and then this can be a little flip out. Sorry, didn't mean to bump you guys. Just like that. Bless you. Yeah, see, it fits. It fit perfectly. Oh, did I get rid of the flowers and not realize it? I guess I did. Huh, I did, but look, now you can have another little thing here. That's cute. It's very little pages for one signature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 so far. All right, let's keep it going. I do have this coloring book page, and I think it's gonna look cute here. You see that? So I'm gonna go ahead and fold that in half and then create another scrapbook paper under here. Okay, so I found one that can go really good with that, and I think if y'all remember me using this one earlier, I'm gonna put it to the corner or inside this little thing here, glue it down and then adhere maybe a ripped page there, and I think that's gonna look really pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue this down. All right, and then now I gotta find something that'll go here, which I think script would look pretty, which is this guy right here, and I'll just cut off a piece. There we go, like that. And then I know to cut right about here, like this. So let's go ahead and cut that. Here we are. And then I kind of want to distress where I'm gonna rip. Okay, let's see. So I need to rip up to maybe here. And it doesn't matter how crooked, I think it adds a really pretty look to it. I didn't like how there was so much of this, I don't want to call it residue, but I guess I will, so y'all know what I mean. I didn't quite like that too much, so I'm just gonna re-distress the edging. And I think I like that much better. And now I'm just gonna glue that down, and this page is another page down. Right, and then this goes in like that. And boom, another page done. So we have 6 pages now. I'm just gonna see how we're coming along here, because I want to make sure that there's enough space to put a Brad here and then another signature, and that'll be it. I think I can fit 2 more pages and then work on the second signature off camera so that I don't keep y'all here forever, because this takes me a while. I found this little bag and I think I want to put it in the journal as well. Let me do it this way, like that. I think that's gonna look really cute, and we will have another pocket, and I think that looks really good, doesn't it? Yeah, and then one more to fit right here. Maybe this one. Ooh, I like the yellow. Yeah, let's do that one. Okay, let's see. So I'm gonna cut here, and then here. And that will be one signature done. That's 8 pages. Oh, I don't like how empty this looks right here now. All right, let's see what else I can come up with. Okay, so I did adhere this ledger paper that I had cut to size to a 12 by 12 paper, and then I folded the excess over. So I hope that makes sense. And now to reinforce this side, I do want it to be a cute little flip out. What I'm gonna do is the same thing as I did here. Yep, and add it to here, because I feel like the orange yellow goes really cute. So here we are. I'm gonna cut it here, maybe a little bit more, just in case if I mess up on the cut. Where's my pencil? Oh, here it is. Okay, gonna cut here, and then let's see, and here. Is that a root beer?
Cheers, gentlemen.
Oh. And now, should I leave it or should I distress it? What do you guys think? Leave or distress, honey?
Leave it.
Leave it.
Oh, 1 mile in fog patches and showers early Friday, but improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
Stars shining bright above me.
All right. So now it's creased, and this is gonna be a cute little flip out, just like this. Yes. And it's gonna go in here, just like that. How pretty. So let's count the pages, because I lose count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I think that's gonna be pretty good. And then we're gonna do 8 on the other side as well. Yeah, like that. And then it'll give room to grow, and then room for that pretty little grommet. Okay, moving on to the second one. But I'm not gonna do that on camera because I feel like I don't do as well on camera than when I am on camera. Alright guys, we have made it to my closet now. And I will be stitching around the cover, which is this little guy right here. And then I have picked out the insides of the journal. Let me go ahead and push this back. So this is going to go on the inside like this. And then we're going to put a piece of fabric here. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. I think I want to stitch around this. I don't think it's necessary, but I love the look that it adds. So that's what I am going to choose to do. My signatures are done. I may do some stitching on those too, like the pockets, or maybe sew on some lace pockets. How pretty would that be? And I just wanted to bring you guys along with me because I don't think I've ever actually sewn on camera. But why not try it? And then these pretty little, what are these called? This is going to be the closure for the journal, and I figured I can glue those on here and then stitch through the cover too. So that's going to look really nice. So let's go ahead, excuse me, and do this first. And since my space is really limited, I do kind of move my sewing machine around, just so that it'll accommodate me best. I'm gonna go in with my brother's sewing machine, and I am on the setting number 10. I know that y'all can't see it from here, but it's very crowded in here. So I'm gonna do a straight stitch. So here we go.
Dream a little dreamer. I breathe to seem to whisper.
That's what that looks like. I try to get it as close as I could to that edge. And then what I'm going to do now is I take my awl, getting away from me, and what I'm going to do now, I hope I can focus here, I'm going to pull one of these stitches and I'm going to knot it on the back so that you can't see it. Just like that. And then the second one, and then pull it out, and then I'm gonna take these two little guys and I'm gonna knot them. And there we go. Oh, this had to do that, didn't it? Okay, that made it look a little better. And now I want to stitch around here. So I'm going to raise you guys back up, and I'm going to change my setting to a, yes, I'm in my closet. We're going to do to a 3. We're going to do a 3. I know y'all can't see it, but trust me, it's a 3. Oops. Alright, I hit pause. Oh man, I've been recording for over an hour now.
Still craving your kiss.
knot it. Alright, so now I'm going to move on to the cover. And I think I'm going to take this and glue that on here up until this little line here. Y'all can see it. And I'm going to glue them down and just to hold it. And then it should be enough by the time that I go to sew around the cover. I'm going to do this. I'm going to cheat. So that I know exactly where the strands need to sit. Do y'all do this too? Here we go. That should be good. And then I'm gonna take this side, do that, hold. I don't know, it may not, may or may not. Oh my god, what's going on with me? I couldn't talk. Okay, and I know that it's seeped, but this is gonna cover it up. So after I sew around the cover, these are gonna lay on here next. But before I can do that, I need a strip of fabric here to cover that up. Alright, I found some fabric. And now I want to get some fabric that is wide enough. So I'm going to cut it here. So this is the spine. You see the spine? I want it to be wide enough by at least over an inch over the spine. Okay. Man, they had a garage sale pretty close to our house. I wish I could have gone, but we're kind of broke right now, so that's fun. So let's go at it again. Now we'll need to trim here. Got it. Ugh, I'm so strong. And then I need to cut down here so that it's the perfect size. Oh yeah. And then I'm gonna glue this on here now so that it'll stay while I sew. Okay, I'll be back. Alright, she's glued. She's ready to go. And Betty White is ready for me to sew with her. So, so get it? Okay. Anyways, make sure that whenever you're sewing this, not that you would, not that you have to, but I am. But just keep in mind that when you're doing this, you don't want to sew your closure onto your journal, right? Like, so say for instance, I'm sewing all crazy and then I accidentally tuck this in and I don't realize it, and then boom, it's sewn like this, right? So you gotta be pretty careful about that. So, all right, I'm gonna start here, and I like the setting I have it on right now, so I'm gonna leave it. And I'm going to stitch all around the journal. I think I want a straight stitch. Yeah. Alright, we're back at the 10. I lied. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, here we go.
I breathe to seem to whisper.
Look, I'm really nervous. I'm going to go ahead and put y'all down because I'm really scared that I'm going to mess this up because, like, the camera's right in my face. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. It is all stitched around. Nice and pretty. Just like that. And then this, like I said, is going to go on top. So pretty, so pretty. Okay, and now we're going to work on these cats right here. But before we do that, I want to distress it. So I'm going to go ahead and distress that and then stitch around it and make it look so pretty. Now, when I make my journals, I try to use what I already have. I try to avoid going out and buying stuff. It's very rare if I do end up using anything store-bought. You know, mainly it's all thrifted, gifted, and flipped. So you know what I mean? I basically would have liked to have put pockets here, and I didn't think of that. So we're past it. So now what we're gonna do is glue these down, and I'll be right back. Just gonna glue them down using my handy dandy Fabrifix, whatever this is called. Fabrifix, yes. Okay, I'll be right back. So I accidentally shut off my video, but alrighty, so all of these two pieces are now sewn, and I accidentally scraped it against a piece of plastic and it did this, and now I'm upset. I don't like the way that looks, but it's already stitched on and I can't do anything about it. Whatever, it looks cute just the way it is. Whatever. Okay, let's just do it. I don't want to catch this on camera, so I will catch y'all in just a little bit, okay? Alright, so now we are glued, and I am going to start working on the signatures now. It's still drying, so we have a little bit of drying time to wait on, and I can go in with these and sew anything and everything that I would want to sew onto this, and it's coming along. And then after that we got to do the template, which is no fun. I feel like I've already been here forever. Alright guys, I am back. I've been at it for a really long time apparently, and but I think it's really not that bad. Sometimes it takes me longer, and my arm is certainly letting me know that it is not happy with me. Alright you guys, I am back. So I have a little piece of paper the same size as my spine here, and we're gonna be folding it a lot, so you can see how it fits in there just perfectly. It has to be exactly, look at this. I'll flip it this way so y'all can see what I'm talking about. You see how it would fit in there perfectly? Okay, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to take this piece of paper and you're going to fold it in half, long ways, just like this. Okay. As straight as you can get it. Okay, this is just for two signatures. Then you're going to fold it in half this way. Okay. And then you're going to fold it in half again down the middle, just like this. Okay. And then I'm going to open it like this, and you're going to see that this is what you're going to have. I hope you can see that. Yours will look the exact same if you've followed along. And now I'm going to go straight down the middle of these two to make sure that that's where my signatures are going to sit, okay? Let me zoom you guys in. Can y'all see that? So middle, middle. Sorry, it's just not letting me see middle, middle. And then these last ones. So it's gonna look like a little guitar. I've done one like this on my channel before, but it's okay. So now what you're gonna wanna do is take your awl and you're gonna align your signatures just how you want them to sit within the journal, because if not, they're gonna be wiggling around, and by the time that you've stitched them in, you're gonna be like, oh man, that one was way too high, or that one's way too low, and it's not gonna look good. Let me zoom y'all out. Sorry, I didn't realize I was working really close. Here we are. I don't think we have any little weirdos in here. I call the little tiny pieces of paper weirdos, because like this one I would consider a little weirdo because it sits tinier than the other ones. Okay, so that looks really good. And now what you're going to want to do is you're going to take your template and you're going to get this right in the middle, like this, just like that. And you're going to poke holes right down the middle of the template, okay? So here we go. You're going to come out on the other end, just like that. And then your template, see right there. You want to make sure you hold it too, because you don't want it moving around when you're doing this. And then one more, which is right here. I hope y'all were able to see that. So there we go. So now we got holes in all of our signature. I'm gonna go through one more time and then just double poke them. So there's one. I'm gonna get a potato chip clip, and this is just to hold it down until I can do the second one. And we're gonna do the exact same thing on your second signature, okay? And now what you're gonna wanna do is take your template. I should have brought washi tape. I don't have any washi tape, but I can use this tape just to hold down the template. And I'm gonna take away the stickiness a little bit so it doesn't rip up this paper here, because then if not, we're gonna have even more trouble. And I did not. I'll be back. All right, I went ahead and I brought a mouse pad and a piece of fabric so that it doesn't poke through to my table. And we're gonna poke holes on the black dots, okay? Guys, I am back. My phone died, and I had just got done finishing up punching some holes in here, and now I'm gonna pick my needle and thread for this journal. And I have gone with this yellow embroidery floss. So what you're gonna wanna do is get string that is long enough, and you can do it 3 times its size. So there's 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna do just one more, maybe just so that I can put some beads at the end, perhaps. I don't know, we'll see. And I did decide I am gonna do the, what's it called? The grommet, the brad, I don't know what to call it. And I'm gonna put it here because I feel like there is plenty of space. And now that I've got this hole here, it'll tell me how much room I've got. And my camera randomly shut itself off. Hang on. So I'm gonna take my Memory Keepers Crocodile, and I'm gonna go in with this bigger side because this one is really small. And I'm just gonna go straight down in the middle, a little closer to the edge, so that I can dangle the clip from there, because I feel like if you go too far down, then the clip is gonna sit kind of funny. The claw, basically. Alright, so now we got it, and I'm gonna find a brad that'll go pretty with it. I think I like this color. It's like an orangey color. I'm gonna move this to the side a little bit so I don't get it on there. And then plop, goes right in. Gotta change the setting on this to the bigger one. How do I turn it? There we go, I think I got it. And I think it's this one. Sure. And I'm gonna go ahead and set it in. Boom, bada boom, boom, boom. There we go. So that's done. Yay. And now we can do our string. So we're gonna put this in. You wanna make sure your needle is, the hole is big enough for your thread, which mine won't go in. All right, so here we go. And we've got this, and then we're gonna take our signatures that we already punched holes through and make sure they're not upside down, which mine is. So good thing I checked it. And I can take this off now, I forgot. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Nice and gentle. Okay? Because now you have your holes. I'm going to put it through the center, just like this. Find the center of the journal, which is right here. You're going to pierce it through. Make sure you don't get your closures. I've done that before. That's no fun, because then you have to start all over again, and you don't got time for that. So you're going to find the hole. And oopsie, sorry guys. I'm going to put it through the top hole. This part's so hard for me. I'm going to repunch it just because I don't want to sit here looking for this hole. Oopsie. Okay, gotta go through the spine. So middle, top. It's hard, okay, guys? I can't get it in there. Finally, okay. Got it. So, middle, top, struggle, repeat. Alright, you're gonna tug it because you need more string. And now I'm gonna find the bottom hole now. I'm not excited for the second signature or the middle of this signature because the center, when you gotta go in through the middle again, that's pretty hard. Keep your closures out of the way. Find the center again. So, middle, top, bottom, center. And you want to make sure you're not going in through the string, because then that'll kind of pierce another hole through the strands of the embroidery floss. And don't poke yourself. Just like this. Now I put it, and I'm going to make a cross. I don't know if y'all saw what I just did there, but I kind of do it without thinking. Sorry, I'm wiggling so much. So I'm going to pass it underneath like this. Okay? And you make a cross. You see the cross? And then you tighten it. I've got just enough to do beading at the bottom. That's perfect. So I'm going to tie a knot, and then another knot, and there's one signature done. Okay, so that's the front of it. Now we got to do our second one. Yay! This feels the best when you know you're almost there. So here we go. Now we're going to do the same thing again. Okay? Okay. 20 minutes later. Alrighty, I got it. Finally, yes. Yes, girl. You're the best. I'm so crafty. So artsy fartsy. Oh, I don't look good. I keep messing up. Oh my god, I swear I'm not bad at this, you guys. It's all going so wrong. So great. Okay, we made the cross thing. Again, I'm not going to repeat that because I'm sure you guys got it already. Okay, because y'all are excellent, unlike me. Okay, I'm going to do a knot and then another knot. And do not do what I just did. Okay, watch it be backwards. No, it's fine. Okay, great, perfect. Yay. And we're done. Okay, that's it. We are finished. I take off that clip. I'm gonna move these ties downward like this. And then it closes like this. And ooh, I thought this was intertwined in the back. Okay, here we go. Cute. And then it ties like this. I'm doing the ephemera on my own time because I've had you guys here long enough. But look how cute this is. Even though it took me lots of work. I think I'm gonna cut these strands. I don't need this much. Yes. There we go. Look how pretty. Let me fix these. Alright, you guys, thanks so much for joining me. This was lots and lots of fun. Yay. Okay, here you go. So, she's done. Y'all want to see a flip through real quick? Sure. You got it. Okay, so here we go. Wow, so pretty. Look it. This one's kind of simple, which is fine because I like simple journals too, because then it leaves you room to journal however you want. You know what I'm saying? Write down whatever you want. Put down pictures and stuff. Cute. Like that. Yes. Pretty. So cute. Some tea-dyed paper. Some more cool paper. A cute little pocket here. Small little tuck. And then, ooh, you can put a little tassel there. How cool is that? A little pocket here. Little journaling spot. Cute music paper. Places for more journaling. Wow, so pretty. Nature. And then another place for you to journal on. Here's some coloring page. Some cute little distressed paper. You have a cute little pocket here for you to put goodies. Some vellum. Scrapbooking paper with ledger. A little flip out. And some more vellum paper. Some cool stitching. Yes. And then here I can cut this and put another little pocket or whatever, or you can journal on that. So cool. Some more journaling spot, coloring page. This is a little flip out, or you can add glue and boom, you have a little tuck spot. And some more cool paper, music paper, and voila, the end. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Thank y'all for joining me. Okay, love y'all. Bye.